Let me tell you about Alex. Alex is a young man with big ambitions. He wants to become a skilled programmer, build his own applications, and achieve financial freedom. Every night before sleep, Alex dreams about his future success. He reads many self-improvement books, follows successful people, and has a long list of things to do. But there's one big problem. Alex usually ends his day scrolling endlessly through Instagram instead of actually learning to code. One January morning, Alex is determined. This year will be different. He buys an online course, downloads time management apps, and even purchases a new notebook. The first week goes well. Alex studies 2 hours every day. The second week, he misses a day because he's too tired. By the third week, Alex only studies once. And by February, that online course becomes a silent reminder of another commitment he failed to keep. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, Alex tells himself. I'm too lazy to succeed. Sound familiar? That's because Alex's story is the story of many of us. Alex tried everything. Deleting social media apps, but reinstalling them after 2 days. Setting earlier alarms, but hitting snooze multiple times. Making commitments to friends, but finding excuses to back out. None of these methods worked long-term. Why? Because they only address the symptoms, not the root cause. One day, while watching physics videos instead of learning code as planned, Alex stumbles upon a lecture about Newton's first law, the law of inertia. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Suddenly, Alex realizes something. This isn't an issue of willpower. It's an issue of inertia. Alex starts to understand that the human brain also follows the law of inertia. When he sits on the couch watching Netflix, his brain wants to continue in that state. And when he thinks about learning to code, a complex task requiring high focus, his brain resists this change. It's not because he's lazy. It's because he's trying to overcome a natural force that's too powerful. This new awareness changed everything. Instead of berating himself for being lazy, Alex began thinking, how can I reduce the initial resistance? He tried a completely different approach, the 2-minute rule. Every evening, instead of saying, I'll study code for 2 hours, Alex only said, I'll open my laptop and look at the lesson for 2 minutes. If I want to stop after that, I'm allowed to stop. Something strange began to happen. Most days, after those 2 minutes, Alex would continue studying. Sometimes for 10 minutes, sometimes for 30 minutes, and some days even for 2 hours. Alex also applied another strategy, breaking down tasks until they couldn't be refused. Instead of, I'll build a complete application, he said, I'll write 10 lines of code. Instead of, I'll finish this chapter, he said, I'll read 1 page. By reducing the starting threshold, Alex decreased the resistance of inertia. After 3 months of applying these 2 simple methods, the 2-minute rule and micro-tasks, Alex completed his course and started building his first application. Not because he suddenly became more diligent, but because he learned to work with the natural tendencies of his brain instead of fighting against them. So what are the lessons from Alex's story? 1. There are no successful people and lazy people. There are only people who know how to overcome inertia and those who don't yet know how. 2. Start ridiculously small. If you feel any hesitation, make it even smaller. 3. Don't rely on motivation or discipline. Instead, design a system that makes starting so easy you can't refuse. Like Alex, you can apply these principles to any area of your life. Exercise? Start with 1 push-up per day. Writing a book? Start with 50 words. Learning a language? Start with 1 new word. Remember, objects in motion tend to stay in motion. The key is to create that initial movement. Looking back at his journey, Alex realized something interesting. He was never actually lazy. He was just trying to start too big. As physicist Richard Feynman once said, the most important thing is to not stop questioning. And the right question isn't, how do I stop being lazy? But, how do I start small enough to overcome inertia? So today, what's your 2-minute task? Share in the comments below. And remember, you don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step, a tiny one.